Okay, here's another unboxing. Went to Menards today and picked up a Guidesman Banshee knife. Go right here. It's a Banshee. It's about, I think it was 16 to 17, about $16. Plus I get like 11% back store credit, so I think that'll be about $14 So it kind of reminded me of like a Kershaw. I can't Link, or it reminded me of some type of knife, a Kershaw I've seen before. I just can't remember which one. But it has a stone wash finish with G10 handles. Let's break this puppy out of the bag. I already opened it, so it's easier. So, all right. So there's the knife itself. It is a assisted, like I said, it's a Guidesman knife from Menards. That is their store brand. It actually, the other side, it has 8CR 13mm, which is, it's not a bad steel. It takes a real nice edge. The edge that came with it was all right. It was, what do you say? It could slice foam paper if you hit it the right way, but it wasn't scary sharp. But for a budget knife, it'd probably it'd do good. But it's like I said, has this lock on there right here. But let me close it. It's kind of tight right now, the liner lock, but so you have this little slide button that goes back and forth that prevents it from accidentally deploying in your pocket when it is closed. So you slide this back and has a flipper, and it is an assisted blade. It is only tip down carry. You cannot move the pocket clip to tip up. So that's one negative, but it has G10 scales. It's stainless steel, and it's not bad. Let's see. We look at the lockup. Oh, the lockup looks pretty good. So it's a little stiff unlocking it right now, and it has that little deploy lock, so it won't deploy on you. Just lay it down. So it's a spring assisted, like I said, liner lock. Oh, and believe it or not, it is, like I said, from Menards, and right on the back of the package it says lifetime warranty right there. And I believe if you read in the small print, basically it says if basically if I read all the small print, I'm pretty sure it says if it's defective, or it basically sounds like you could take it back if it breaks, and Menards will give you another one equal value. That's what it sounds like. It for $16. I mean, that seems pretty good. It's a drop point blade. The handles are G10 and it's tan. The overall length is 7 3/4. Get the tape measure, or not tape measure, but the ruler out. Blade is 3 1/4. And then the handle is about 4 1/2. So it has a pretty good, I can get my whole hand on it. It actually feels pretty cool. I mean, pretty good. It has the choil up on top so you can bring your thumb up. It's a really comfortable knife in my opinion. It's actually not a bad size. It's not too big, not too small. Let's compare it with some known knives a lot of people have. Here's a Spyderco Tenacious. If that is not pretty close to the Tenacious, Tenacious might be a tad bit bigger, but that's pretty close to the Tenacious. Here's the Firebird compatible or Firebird's version of the Rat 1 from Ontario. The Rat 1 might be a little bigger, but these are all roughly the same size. And one, let's try the Gerber Remix. So that is the size of knife it is, basically, right there. And now this is the large size knife. And it definitely is smaller than that, but that'd be like kind of like an XL size knife. And so it's a pretty good size for carry. Like, only negative, I like tip up carry, but you know what? That's not really a deal breaker for $15 with the G10. I think I might. Well, obviously I bought it. I decided to pull the trigger and buy it, and I haven't used it much, but it seems, like I said, I took it out of the package. It cuts foam paper, so it's fairly sharp. I did weigh it up, and I've measured 4.3 ounces on my scale, but the package says that it was a 3.97, and a lot of people that carry like to have it just around under 4 ounces, and it hits that right there. Can't really grade it right now because I really haven't had it that long. I haven't tried to put an edge on it, but this is pretty much just a box opening. The steel, I don't know if I said, is 8CR13. On the Rockwell scale, it's a 57. It's not super hard, but I've sharpened 8CR13 more than a few times, and it takes an edge, not necessarily on this knife, but on other knives, and I can sharpen it razor sharp on that. And those knives that had 8CR13 held the edge pretty good. And let's go overview. And get at Menards for about $16. Throw in the rebate and takes it down to about $14.50. Has a lifetime warranty. It's an assisted opening. And a G10. It has a lot of good stuff for that price point. It's a drop point blade, stone wash black finish. It don't seem too bad for this Guidesman, the Menards brand. The packaging was kind of nice. It was, and it describes everything. And kind of spring assisted. Liner lock, and let's see, just kind of repeats everything on the back. Dual thumb studs. The only thing a negative I would say right now is it's too bad you can't move the clip. I really wish you'd be able to move the clip back and forth, but looks like the way it's designed, you might not be able to because the clip would actually ride where the blade is. So it might just be the way it is, and I get, it's curved just around. It actually feels pretty good with that curve. So it's a really nice size knife. Yeah. All right. It's the Guidesman Banshee. I don't even know if I said it was the Banshee. That's their name for it, the Banshee. One day I'm gonna do a video on all the different knives that I have and the names, and just go over like some of the names. Like, I know this is the Warrior, the Harns Warrior, and just maybe do a video on some of the coolest names. Unfortunately, the Firebirds are all designated with numbers, so they're gonna have the crappiest names. But like the Tenacious, I think is kind of a weak name, but the Warrior, the Banshee. I have another knife, the Honey Badger. All of them have some kind of cool knife names. I think I'm going to do a video on some knife names one day. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.